Coming up on Inside Lee University Basketball, highlights for the Lady Flames, 2 more wins for them, and a huge win for the men over Tennessee Temple, their big rival. We'll have those highlights. We'll have a feature on the Lady Flames' trip to the Dominican Republic as part of their school-required mission trip. We'll also take a look at the training staff here at Lee University. All that and much more straight ahead. Hi again, everybody. Welcome into this week's edition of Inside Lee University Basketball. I'm Randy Smith. Joining us first is men's coach Tommy Brown, whose team won a big game against rival Tennessee Temple and then a heartbreaking loss at home to Shorter in a conference game. That one went into overtime.
Went into overtime, had a shot at the buzzer to win, and it just didn't go down. The Temple game here, again, one of the best rivalries in all of sports. It's lost a little bit of the luster a little bit with the Temple's enrollment being down a little bit, and used to back in the day, you remember it was at Bradley High School or McClellan Gym, and there'd be 5,000 people there, and we didn't particularly play well. Give Temple some credit. They do a nice job defensively. Coach Lee does a good job positioning them, and we just we're a little bit off, I guess you could say. We played Southern Poly in an overtime loss last Saturday, and it was sandwiched in between the big Shorter game Saturday. So a little bit off, but give credit to Temple. They ran some zone here. Alex Wells, Chattanooga product. Alex has really played well this week and will definitely be our player of the week this week, and is playing on both ends of the floor. He really is, and excited to have him. Ryan Westbrook's had a great year for us, and there's the big fella getting better and better every game, and we need to continue to feed him and get the ball. Temple never went away. They hung in there the whole game. We went on a run at about the 12-minute mark and hit some big shots, but give Temple credit, and they hung in there and made it a game all the way. This was a big possession late where Temple had closed it, I believe, to 8, and Ryan hits the big shot. There. The big fella's awfully hard to stop down there. It's big Johnny Gadet with the follow. Johnny, was on SportsCenter a couple times last year with big dunks, and so we need him to score the ball a little bit more for us. And this drive by Alex kind of closed the game out right there, and as you see, good win. Any win over Temple, believe me, Randy, we'll take it.
It's a good one, huh?
That's right.
60-50, 10-point victory for the Flames on the road at Tennessee Temple as Ryan Westbrooks led the way with 16 points. Alex Wells had a good night, 12 points and 6 boards as Lee improved on the year. Then it was back home on Saturday night against Shorter, against a conference foe that is a pretty good ball club, and they took you to the wire, or you took them to the wire, one or the other, but they came out with a win.
They're number 1 in the country, and it's a rating well deserved. This was the Hoops for Hope game, Ludic, for the autistic kids, and what a tremendous evening it was. You see a lot of light blue, and we had a white out there too, and one of the best crowds that we've had since I've been here, maybe the biggest crowd. And not only were they there, they were really into it. Just a great evening all around, just didn't end up exactly the way we wanted it. They've got the score here, right here. You can see, Shorter controlled the first half. Alex hits a big 3 there, and we cut it to about 3 at halftime. And in the second half, we came out and played well, but they just had an answer. Every big shot we hit, they hit a big shot too. And we had a couple of crucial turnovers in bad spots, but they're awfully good. There's UTC transfer, Dante Harvey. He's playing well for them, but he's probably their 4th best player. You know, they're just talented at every position. They're long, they're athletic, and this guy Walter Hill just hit tough shots. He was this is a big play right here down the stretch. Walter Hill actually played receiver at Georgia and played on the basketball team at Georgia too. The big fella was hard to stop. Here he gets fouled right here, goes to the line, makes one of two, and man, that was awfully close. If we get that steal, he comes down and lays it in for the win. But great defensive stop here. Great job by Johnny Gaudette recovering on that play. What a tremendous play. So we go to overtime. We got a couple of tough calls in overtime. A goaltending call that should have been called, we didn't get it. And then a foul call that didn't go our way. Big Walter Hill there, the Georgia player. Big Steve right there puts us down 1, and then we get a defensive stop. And here it is, you know, where we wanted to go inside to him right here, and he felt the pressure, tried to kick it out, and their guy rotated. Eric Nix rotated well. And one last shot at it here, and it wasn't meant to be.
Tough loss. 80-77 as Shorter comes in, the #1 team in NAIA basketball this year, with a 3-point overtime win over Lee University. As Alex Wells led the way, he's having a great stretch here for you. 18 points as he hit 4 3-pointers, and Steve Bennett tossed in 16 points, 12 of those coming in the second half. So let's talk about briefly your schedule ahead. We're almost toward the end of the line, but there's still a lot of basketball left.
There's a lot of basketball to be played. I mean, Shorter has won 21 straight. They're 21-0. 19 of those games have been by double digits. They're an awfully good basketball team. We have to go on the road and play them. We also have Mountain State and Southern Poly coming in, which are both top 10 teams. So, and then every game you play in conference is tough. A lot of basketball left to be played.
Well, good luck. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Randy.
Stay with us. We'll be back with more Inside Lee University Basketball right after this.
I'm Ken Jones, inviting you to visit the all-new SpeakingDeacon.com, where you'll find everything you're looking for. Browse over 1,000 vehicles, including 12 new car brands and a huge selection of pre-owned. Apply for financing, get a value for your trade-in, schedule a service appointment, download monthly service coupons, and find the Deacon Jones store nearest you. It's all right here at SpeakingDeacon.com.
Speaking Deacon, Speaking Deacon.
Are you Speaking Deacon?
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
He never did tell me we might be alone.
How did she always make it look so easy?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer support groups to help with grieving or just talking and sharing. These support groups are another of our commitments to you.
At Jim Rush Funeral Homes, we believe life is worth remembering with compassion and respect. We will continue this tradition that has set us apart for so many years. Jim Rush Funeral Homes, it's all about life. North Ocoee and Wildwood Chapels.
Time now for our center court feature here on Inside Lee University Basketball. Here at Lee, students are required, as part of their graduation requirements, to take a trip overseas for mission work. And the Lady Flames took theirs to the Dominican Republic. They also played a little basketball while they were down there. Here's a look.
We're just leaving the orphanage now, and it was one of the hardest things we had to do, to play with them and then just leave them like it was just another day. But We're going to pray for them and hope the best for them, but it was a blast being here and really seeing what their lives are like.
So it's day 3 in the Dominican, and we came back to the sugarcane village today. We got to deliver like $500 worth of food to all the families that'll last them for probably about 2 weeks. So that's awesome, and I was super excited to come back and see this one. Can you say hola? Say hola. Say hola. We're all just growing a lot closer through this experience. It's really great.
It just blows my mind at what little they have, and they're so grateful for what they have, and it definitely makes me appreciate just loving each other and playing, and the kids are just having a blast, and so are we.
This trip has been really amazing, and the fact that we're just getting to see so many different groups of people and just getting to play with the little kids, and it's almost just humbling just to see how much we have in America and how little they have here, and yet they're still just so happy and content with what they have, and it's just something that I'll really take away with and take back to America and really appreciate what I have more in life.
Time to go around the Southern States Athletic Conference. We'll start with the men first here on the show this week. The men's player of the week, well, that goes to Belhaven University's Darrell Arnold. He's this week's player of the week. The 6'6" senior forward who is from Jackson, Mississippi, led Belhaven to a 2-0 week. He averaged almost 20 points per game, along with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4.5 steals per game. In the men's standings in the Eastern Division, Shorter is on top, 11-0. They're 21-0 overall and ranked number 1. Southern Poly 10-1, 17-3 overall, and the Lee Flames right in there, 8-4 in the league and 14-5 overall. They're 3.5 out of first place. They're followed by Emmanuel, Bruton Parker, Truett McConnell, and Southern Wesleyan. In the Western Division, it's Belhaven, Loyola, Spring Hill, and Mobile. They're all tied for the top, along with William Carey. Actually, Belhaven's in first, but you've got a 4-way tie for second, all a game and a half out of first place. On the women's side of the ledger, Jasmine Brewer of Loyola University, a 5'9" sophomore from Houston, Texas, is this week's Southern States Athletic Conference Player of the Week. She averaged 18.5 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per contest. Brewer is ranked 3rd in the NAIA for field goal percentage, shooting 57%. And this past week, she shot 65%. The standings, the Lady Flames currently in great shape in the Eastern Division of the Southern States Athletic Conference. The Lady Flames are 13-0. They're 21-1 overall. Shorter is in second place, 4 games out. Emmanuel next, 5 games behind the leaders. And they're followed by Bruton Parker, Southern Wesleyan, Brenau, Southern Poly, and Truett McConnell. In the Western Division, Belhaven is number 1, and they're followed by Loyola, Faulkner, William Carey, Auburn Montgomery, Mobile, and Spring Hill.
I'm Ken Jones, inviting you to visit the all-new SpeakingDeacon.com, where you'll find everything you're looking for. Browse over 1,000 vehicles, including 12 new car brands and a huge selection of pre-owned. Apply for financing, get a value for your trade-in, schedule a service appointment, download monthly service coupons, and find the Deacon Jones store nearest you. It's all right here at SpeakingDeacon.com.
Speaking Deacon, Speaking Deacon.
Are you Speaking Deacon?
Fazoli's is the most family-friendly Italian restaurant in town. All the fresh and flavorful meals are served right at your table on real dishes with real silverware instead of foam or plastic. Enjoy a clean, contemporary dining room and the excellent service you would normally expect from an expensive sit-down restaurant. For less than the price of a burger and fries, you can get a delicious hot meal like baked spaghetti, pizza, and all the breadsticks you can eat. It's fast, fresh Italian. It's Fazoli's.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Welcome back to Inside Lee University Basketball, everybody. I'm Randy Smith. Marty Rowe, head coach of the Lady Flames, joins us now. 2 more victories for you last week, Coach. And they were tough ones, though. And in the conference now, you're still 11-0 and in first place. But let's talk about the first game as you took on Brenau.
Well, I mean, it was a game. We've been off for a little while. I mean, we took off a couple of days and had last played on Saturday. So we came out and, you know, trying to just get the rust off and, again, really trying to get our growth of to really concentrate on Brenau and not look ahead to the shorter game, which we'll see in a little bit. But thought we came out, did some really good things. I mean, we were up 40-18 at the half, executed offensively for about 12 minutes in that first half, as well as we've executed all year, and we're able to get some good looks and easy looks, and you see Mary Jackson with a nice play there. But again, you got to give Brenau credit. You know, they're one of these teams on our side of the league that is just hanging around that 5th spot, and it's a big game for them. One of these teams comes in here and plays really well against us, and ends up knocking us off. They're right in the mix of getting into the playoffs. So, you know, they fought hard, you know, and did a really good job of you know, making us work hard for 40 minutes. We probably had to extend, you know, some of our kids more than we wanted to in this game, but it was good. You know, again, there's you see the execution that getting the ball to Carly Miller. She played really well in this game, and then, you know, we got a nice lift back out of Jenna Adams, and she played well again on Saturday, and so. You know, it was a good game for us to really, again, get back in the field of playing after being off for 3 or 4 days. So, Angela Span had a big game. I think she had, you know, 18 or 20 in this game, and did a really good job. Sis getting out in transition, we were able to get a lot of easy shots, and Madison Lee kind of losing the handle, but being unselfish, not panicking right there. See Mariah Isles, nice little give and go late in the game from Jordan Newhart. So good effort and good win.
20 points and 4 assists for Angela Span. Pretty good night for her. She keyed a 73-49 win over Brenau, and Carly Miller had 12 points and 8 rebounds to back Angela up. Next on the card, a game on Saturday night against Shorter, another tough conference game, and pretty good ball game.
Well, it was a good game. I mean, it was a typical Lee Shorter game, Randy, where, you know, you got the 5th-ranked team in the country with us playing the 24th-ranked team in the country. And I'll be honest with you, they're underranked. I mean, this is one of the top, you know, 18 teams, 20 teams in the country. And, you know, it was just hard fought early. I mean, I didn't think we were ever going to score. I mean, I told Vic at halftime, I said, I thought you were going to pitch a shutout, you know, and started laughing. I think it took us 6-7 minutes to really get going. And in Madison Lee, you're seeing right there, came and gave us a huge lift in the first half and picked us up big time. And, you know, and then we made a lot of plays. I'm just telling you, we hustled. We had 19 steals against a team that doesn't turn the ball over, Randy. I mean, they're leading the country in assist-to-turnover ratio. That's why they're so good. And, you know, we were able just to give them pressure, especially in the second half. We were able to really do some things that really caused them to panic and break down. And we got out and then finally made some shots. Holly German, we ran some stuff to isolate her late in the second half. And her and Angela really, that last 8-9 minutes of the game, took over the game and did a good job. We ran her off some high screens. This is Holly right here going in and getting fouled, three-point play there. And she had 2 of those in this half that really got us going. And then, you know, again, right here you see they close out and didn't really contest. And we were telling her, hey, go ahead and get your foot down off that kick. And she had all 21 points in the second half. And, you know, we stretched it out. That last 8 minutes, we were really good.
71-58 final score as the Lady Flames improved to 21-1 overall on the year, and they're 13-0 in the conference. 71-58 final. Holly German with 21 points. All of those, as Marty mentioned, came in the second half, and Callie Eldridge with 9 points and 10 steals. I don't know that I've ever seen any player, man or woman, to get 10 steals in one game.
It's the first time. I've been coaching 14 years as a head coach,
Yeah.
and that, when I looked at the stat sheet, I couldn't believe it because, you know, really we didn't gamble. We played man most of the afternoon, and she was just in the right. I told her at the end of the game, you're in the right spot. When you're in the right spot, good things happen, and she was in the right spots, and she did a great job. She took an All-American point guard from Shorter and caused her to turn the ball over 8 times, and that's really hard to do, and she did a terrific job. So it was a big key for the win for sure. 21-1,
a bunch of basketball left though.
Absolutely, you know, got 8 more games and got some tough road games coming up, which is going to be great. We've got, you know, a home game this week against Southern Wesleyan, which, you know, they've really played us really tough down there, and we're looking forward to it. And then we go on to Emmanuel College, and Emmanuel College on Saturday is the toughest place in the league to play. They're playing unbelievable basketball right now. They've gotten themselves to 7-4. They're in 3rd place on our side of the league. It's going to be a tough game, and so we'll look forward to it and see if we can keep it going.
All right, good luck. We'll see you
Thanks,
next week.
I appreciate it.
Stay with us. We'll be back with more Inside Lee University Basketball right after this. Fazoli's is the most family-friendly Italian restaurant in town. All the fresh and flavorful meals are served right at your table on real dishes with real silverware instead of foam or plastic. Enjoy a clean, contemporary dining room and the excellent service you would normally expect from an expensive sit-down restaurant. For less than the price of a burger and fries, you can get a delicious hot meal like baked spaghetti, pizza, and all the breadsticks you can eat. It's fast, fresh Italian. It's Fazoli's.
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.
He never did tell me we might be alone.
How did she always make it look so easy?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer support groups to help with grieving or just talking and sharing. These support groups are another of our commitments to you.
At Jim Rush Funeral Homes, we believe life is worth remembering with compassion and respect. We will continue this tradition that has set us apart for so many years. Jim Rush Funeral Homes. It's all about life. North Ocoee and Wildwood Chapels.
Welcome back. Time now for our Eye on Lee Athletics feature. Here at Lee University, the training department has one of the few fully accredited training programs in the United States. We had a chance to sit down with the staff and the administration here at Lee to talk about the blending of academics and athletics.
The Lee University Athletic Training Team prides itself on its pristine facility, state-of-the-art equipment, and more than qualified staff. Led by a certified physician, the Lee University Athletic Training Team works hard to keep their athletes performing at their highest level. I had a chance to talk with some of those professionals at their facility to see how it all works.
Most common injuries we deal with typically are ankle sprains, and with baseball it's shoulders, and we've had quite a few knee injuries, knees and ankles for the most part, and obviously volleyball and baseball you see a lot of shoulder injuries.
In terms of care of injuries, both here and across the street with the health clinic is a first rate. It's the nicest medical facility I've ever worked in, even though I've been in private practice in hospitals for a long, long time.
I think this is the best facility in the country, especially on the NAIA level. I've been able to travel to different schools, and this facility we have here at Lee is second to none. The athletes get first-class care here.
We're one of the few athletic training programs that I know about that has a medical doctor right here on site in the athletic training room. And the fact that we can seamlessly all work together and integrate the different medicines and different things like that we go into, it's great. We have great source of communication. We have the added part of student athletic trainers having a degree in athletic training, and that really helps with the communication because we're constantly working with each other to make sure the students are getting the best education, to make sure the patients are getting the best care, and just to make sure that we're providing the best we possibly can.
I think it's a combination of facilities, staffing, and working together. This size university is just perfect for allowing us to do that with our coaches. And the philosophy of trying to kind of go the extra mile. Our faith, I think, drives that, our faith in God and our belief that we can make a difference in our calling, in athletic training, in medicine, in coaching and teaching that's unique here, perhaps, than a lot of other, certainly secular schools.
As you can see, the Lee University Athletic Training Team is a strong unit that delivers results. With Inside Lee University Basketball, I'm John Boland.
Be sure and join us next week for another edition of Inside Lee University Basketball. The Flames have some big conference games coming up as they'll face Southern Wesleyan at home, and they'll be traveling to a very tough Emmanuel College. All that and much more next week. Be sure and join us. For Coach Tommy Brown and Coach Marty Rowe, I'm Randy Smith. Have a great week, everybody.
I'm Ken Jones, inviting you to visit the all-new SpeakingDeacon.com, where you'll find everything you're looking for. Browse over 1,000 vehicles, including 12 new car brands and a huge selection of pre-owned. Apply for financing, get a value for your trade-in, schedule a service appointment, download monthly service coupons, and find the Deacon Jones store nearest you. It's all right here at SpeakingDeacon.com.
Speaking Deacon, Speaking Deacon.
Are you Speaking Deacon?
At Sky Ridge Medical Center, we believe every moment is important. That's why, whatever you encounter on the road of life, Sky Ridge Medical Center will be there for you and your family. You can count on our experienced, dedicated staff to provide quality health care and the advanced medical technology you need, so you don't miss one special moment. Sky Ridge Medical Center, your hospital for a lifetime.